All right. Right away, the Board of Health said, we got to get rid of the rats. We got to kill the rats. How are we going to kill the rats? Let's burn Chinatown. So here's the map they made of Chinatown. Big Chinatown. New Honolulu Avenue to New Honolulu River. All of that. So here's the map how they're going to burn Chinatown to kill all of the rats. Before they burn Chinatown, see American soldiers surrounded Chinatown. So if we live in Chinatown, we can't escape because the Board of Health would say, you stay put, you're under quarantine. So if you live in Block 1, they're going to burn Block 1 today. What you and your brothers and sisters and your parents have to do, you have to put everything you own, the personal possession, put them in the middle of the road, and then the government burn it. And then they come back and they burn your whole block. See? Now, it was a systematic, deliberate burn. At the end of the 1 month of burn, you see, they made a new map, the passing of Chinatown, all black. You see over here? All black. So, Chinatown looked like Hiroshima. Nothing left. It remained like this for many, many years. So many of the buildings were reconstructed or rebuilt again maybe 10, 15 years later. So, 7,000 homeless. Here again, American soldiers round up all of the unfortunate people that live in Chinatown, Caucasian, Portuguese, Chinese, Japanese, Hawaiians, part Hawaiians. 7,000 of them were gathered up by an American soldier and marched straight down King Street, the main street, to the present-day Kauai House Church, and imprisoned over there for 11 months. The government did not feed us, nothing. It was thanks to the Hawaiian societies and the different societies going there every day. Babies were born. You go to Kauai House Church today, they have the records of the birth. People die, you go into their graveyard today, they have mass graves. That's the way it was 108 years ago. It wasn't that pleasant. So then it took a long time to rebuild it. That was the second time Chinatown was burned to the ground. I say, I don't have no proof, but I think it was sort of like a revenge because it happened 5 years before that. There was a Hawaiian revolution. Robert Wilcox, I don't know if you can talk about Robert Wilcox. Robert Wilcox was a revolution leader of two Hawaiian revolution. And where did he get the money from? Mostly from right here in Chinatown. The Chinese merchants gave him the money. In fact, he had a firefight right over here. Now, coming back, they hired a Chinese doctor, Dr. Lee, L.R., because the white doctor refused to come into Chinatown. They don't want to catch the disease. So that Chinese doctor, he is still known today as a death doctor. Like many of the older doctors, my age or older, whether they're Caucasian doctors or Japanese doctor or Chinese doctor or Hawaiian doctor. You say, yeah, that was a no good doctor, the death doctor, because his job was to come into Chinatown, inspect the building block by block, and then if he saw somebody like this and he determined this person had the disease and there was a controlled fire across the street, guess what? There'll be in a fire. Now, we're standing on this building 15 years old. 15 years ago, we had a Chinatown redevelopment. So they dug up all of this ground here for the footing of this building, and the next building down the next block, Kekoliki Mall. We're standing right here. They dug up all of these human bones. A lot of it. We're standing on old Honolulu village that goes back almost 2,000 years. I asked the government about 5 years ago, were these ancient Hawaiian bones? They said no. How old are the bones then? Oh, they said about 100 years. So I put two and two together, gotta be from this death doctor. So right now we're standing right here, right down the next block, in the Kikaliki Mall, there's a graveyard there. They didn't want you guys to know about it all of these years. But it's only recently that our new mayor, Mufi Hanneman, about 2 months ago, he put a plaque over there, memorializing these poor people that were uncovered. But you can't see it because it's locked. We're right here. You walk right down Kikaliki Mall. As you go down, it's on the left-hand side in a block. There's an iron gate over there. Okay? But it's here. Okay? Anyway, that's now some of our foreign historians, tell lies. They said, "Oh, Chinatown burned." You see this picture here? Chinatown burned because the wind blew the fire out of control. Well, that's a total lie, because here's the proof of the pudding. If the wind blew the fire out of control, how come only this Chinese building burned here? Huh? How come that happened? How come the white man building around here never burned? Here. I'll tell you why. They took good pictures. Here's a Caucasian man in Chinatown. He was in charge of a water brigade. He was assigned water pumps. Huh? So, before they burned this building here, make sure all of the white man building here is soaked down thoroughly. And then they slowly burned this building down deliberately. Here. That's what happened. That's the reason why the white man building never burned. This is the boundary here. Funny that the rats didn't go across here. Anyway, that's what happened 108 years ago. Okay. And they're American soldiers again. So you talk about Honolulu, Chinatown. So now it burned, took 1 month to burn. Then 2 years later, some of these places had new buildings come up. But under mysterious circumstances, 1902, all of these new buildings were burned again, somehow. So, it wasn't that pleasant. Now the last one. Come here.